something that is not my working area. Well, in fact, I do, I did, stop it. I work with maps. I work with maps for maybe 20 years. At the beginning, we don't have GIS, Geographic Information System. I work with the old cartography, with the military maps, with the geological maps. Then when arrived the GIS, I start working with the software, the GPS, well, so I work with maps a long time ago. So now I try to speak a little bit about a kind of thing. This is the community maps. Well, in fact, I don't know what is the community maps. I presume that for community maps, I think it's a map, but it's not only a simple map. It's a map of the community, for the community, and I think it's important also to give some importance to the community. The community, for example, in this case we will speak about the community map project or idea of Sabrosa. Sabrosa is a small village in the north of Portugal, and we try to do a kind of prototype of the community map of Sabrosa with some points of interest and locals with relevance to the community, but Martin explained better the idea in the presentation. But important is to know, for me, I'm not anthropologist, I'm not sociologist, but I recognize the importance of the community in the sociology aspect or thematic, and in anthropology thematic, which is very complicated. The concept of community is also complicated for me, but I think it's the relationship between the group of people, persons, and the territory, and well, the common activities, common heritage, common language, and economical aspects, also religious aspects, and the idea is to unify the people around a kind of things, ideas. So this is about the which is important to say. It is important to say that this kind of small project is about rural areas, but not the big ones, the small ones, because in Portugal all the financial things, the budgets, all the big projects goes to the littoral, to the coast, to the Porto, to Lisbon, to, well, the big cities. And for the rural areas, we have problems to fix the problems, to bring young people, to keep the community connect. So, as I said, the community maps, I think, is not only for the rural people, but the people outside the rural area. So to know how, or try to know how the community of rural areas, of rural villages like Sabrosa live, and the problems also, the special places for these people. It is the beginning of the project, so the map I will show you. the map is the beginning, is not, we need to improve, to put a new points in the map, to remove another ones, because the idea is growing, so this is the study area, it's in Sabrosa. Sabrosa, as you know, is in the north of Portugal. It's a small municipality. This is the municipality, the area of the municipality, not the area of the village. The village is too small. There is a region which is affected by the wine. The wine is the grapes and the wine. It's a very big industry there. You know, you see grapes for everything, everywhere, wine for everywhere. It's not easy to find people. Yes. Oh, well, but we have another kind of things. It's not only wine. So this is the idea of the community maps also. This is I don't know what is the words in Italian, I don't know, the administrative region is different, but in Portugal as in Spain we have, I don't know, you know, freguesias?
Yes, we don't have freguesias,
Okay.
it's something,
Parishes.
yeah, they are parishes.
Parishes.
You don't have it. Well,
We have
This is not a
counties.
fish, this is a pork leg.
no, this is the bacalhau.
Ah, it's a bacalhau.
Yeah.
This is
Yes.
bacalhau.
Yes,
So we are
it's
in
a
common
fish
with
dried bacalhau.
with Romania, because this is bacalhau. The experience of community maps for us, we need, for this, we use a kind of a thing, it's a web map or website. We create a map in the website and put some graphic things to show, to capture the attention of the people. We put audio also. We can. I will show you with interviews. We have 4 or 5, but it's about the festivity in Sabrosa, which is the Passadeiras en Flor, which is people put. You will see. People put flowers in the ground, and then it is a religious. You will see. Local stories. Interviews with the local people, we use QR codes in the maps also. We can print on paper or not, we can use a cell phone. We think it's important, but we can remove if it's not a good idea, it's not the idea of the community map, special or important points in the map, like for example the public it's just a reference, public swimming pools, not to destacar, it's not para destacar eso,
To
pero
highlight.
yes. And some signs around with important around the village. This is not we not do this yet, but we think it's important to put in the map some ideas of some interviews, for example, with the people like from the municipality, we have one interview here from the religious. Not the bishop, the priest of the village, for example, speaking about the importance of the festivities, for example, and well, the public buildings, but this is not the idea of the community maps. We put there, but because we think maybe it's important, but this is the graphic thing of the map. So we use a picture, draw like this, and put this in the website, and then this is Sabrosa. This is not say, borderline, is not a rigid borderline, so we can move around. This is the road to San Martin Vianta, and this is the road for Sotomayor. This is a historical village also, and this is the road for the Douro River. So, well, and on this map we put dots, for example. And if you click, and this is the trees, big trees, for example. It's not finished yet. You don't have any, but this is the festivity of Pasaderas and Flor. And if you click here, it is open in your cell phone. If you click here, you can hear the interview of an old woman who made these things, but you can put videos also. We think videos is, well, it's not so good. It's better to hear the interview, because people is more,
At least, no? When you register. No?
yes, when you register. This is, I think this is, well, Martin speaks better for this because it's anthropology, but when he made an interview, if you capture in video, people is more, I don't know.
More biased, more...
Yes.
Less natural.
È mais retraída.
Yes. We call it profilmia. It's a natural behavior in front of a camera. That is also happens with the audio register, but less. And nowadays with the mobile phone, it's ideal because it passes without perception.
And yes, this is the recording of an old man. Well, it's not an old man. It's a man who participate in the festivity, not like a man who made the flowers, but a man who live in the street there.
Sabrosa?
Sì.
Natural.
This is the
Esta festa, como passaram?
As passadeiras em flor, que é no dia
explain what is the festivity,
de maio, tem a ver com a tradição católica da saída
the Catholic tradition of the village.
sai sempre no sábado e domingo.
The last Saturday of May of
E eu considero a tradição de fazer as passadeiras em flor para que Nossa Senhora, quando faça,
for the Holy Mother when she come around.
mas faço mesmo sobre um monte de flores e é isso aquilo feito em honra à Nossa
Well,
Senhora.
this is the idea.
E acho que esta é importante.
Sim,
Para
sim.
eu, porque assim.
Porque
Why
neste dia
you think this important festivity?
estão fora da tradição e neste dia é o dia por causa da Páscoa e
This is some pictures of the festivity. Did you see? This is made by the women of the village. They use molds,
Moldes.
patterns, molds to create the flowers, the shapes of the flowers, and around and this is the religious committee. This is the priest.
How do you call this?
Passadeira.
And
Carpet.
like flower corridor.
Corridor.
We call it infiorata.
Yeah.
Infiorata. That's the same.
The difficult part of this is to explain if it is very old or is this a tradition that was created in the middle of the 20th century. Because we don't have historical documents to explain or to, but some people explain that it is very, very old from the beginning of the 20th century, for example. So we need to make more studies about this because we don't have. This is, well, if you want to check, digitalize the code and you can explore the map, but it's an experience, it's just a prototype. So it's free, you can use by if you have internet. So we hope to record with Martin more interviews from for example, we try to choose some specific parts of the village and with some kind of history, popular history for the common people. For example, as Marco said, se llama the rodeo, for example, to put in the map the sounds of people and explain, maybe with translation, not translation by text, because it's not a good idea to translate the sound of the. Well, I'm finished.
Thank you.